Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Sports Talk with BWatts. I'm your host, Bernard Watts. On this Thursday morning, I just want to say special thanks to all of you who have rocked with me on this journey while I do my podcast covering Coach Prime and the Colorado Buffaloes. I'll be going live on Tuesday, Thursday, and Sunday at 8 p.m. Eastern Time. And I want to say a special thanks to all of you who have subscribed to the channel and also made comments along the way, and also the ones who have hit that like button. I appreciate you. This show would not be a success without each of you. And I said thank you. I also want to say a thank you, special thank you, to all of my sponsors and advertisers. Hey, thank you for trusting your business with me through this journey of doing content creator for Coach Prime and the Colorado Buffalo. I want to thank Ameris Bank. I want to thank Whitaker Building Supply. Those are my two major sponsors. I appreciate each one of you for doing that. Really, you didn't have to do it, but I'm glad that you did. All right? All right. Hey, I usually don't do no morning show, but I was off today. So, hey, I want to get right into it. I want to talk about Coach Prime and the Colorado Buffaloes, some unsung heroes on this football team that have made this team the way it is right now. They're 6-2. Coach Prime is coming. He took over a team that was 1-11, and his first season he was 4-8, 4-8, and now in his second season of being a head coach for Colorado football team, he's 6-2, and with 4 games left to play. Now, it's some players. It's some players along the way, along this journey, might not have been a starter. They don't have the cachet like Shadur. They don't have the cachet like Travis Hunter. But I'm telling you, it's a few players on this team has been balling out, and Colorado would not, would not be where they are right now if it weren't for them. I'm trying to tell you. The first player that I want to talk about that is a unsung hero for Coach Prime. I want to say a shout out to everybody in the chat. Y'all give me 5 minutes. I'm gonna go back and read all of your comments to everybody so we can all be a part of this show. This show ain't about me. It's about Coach Prime and the Colorado Buffaloes and the people who are in the chat and watch. All right? We're gonna do that. All right, we're gonna do that now. All right. And I appreciate each and one of you. All right. Check this out. Unsung heroes. First person on my list that is a unsung hero for Coach Prime and the Colorado Buffalo, Drelon Miller. He's a freshman. Let me let you know some things that he has done so far to make Colorado the team that they are right now. He's not flashy. He just go out there and get the job done. You heard Coach always saying that D. Lewis always saying, "Hey, work just want to get done. Work just want to get done." Well, Drelon Miller is one of those persons who's been out there getting the work done. Drelon Miller was a senior last year in the Texas school system. His 4 years attending that school, he played football, right? He goes with some of his records that he put up out there in the Texas high school. He recorded 1,399 yards of total offense. He had 21 touchdown catches. Also, he had 361 yard rushing, and also he had a major impact on his high school special team. Now, let's look at some of the records, the stuff he done this year for Coach Prime. Now, like I said, he's a freshman. He made some key plays. He's not. Sometimes he started, sometimes he haven't. But some of the catches and the moves that he made have helped Coach Prime them to be the team that they are. So far this year, he have 18 receptions, 105 yards, and one TD. One TD. Now I know them ain't the numbers that everybody think that woo that blow you away, but those are the numbers of a incoming freshman. a freshman. When Travis went down with his injury, who stepped in at the wide receiver position? Other than Omarion Miller, it was Drelon Miller. Drelon Miller has produced for Coach Prime and the Colorado Buffalo, and that's why I think he's one of the top players for Coach Prime and the Colorado Buffaloes going forward. He's gonna play a major role back there in the backfield, and also he gonna get some time out there at wide receiver. Now that goes to show you if you can play as a freshman, if you go in and do the work, practice hard, watch film, do the right thing, Coach Prime will play you as a freshman, and he has played Drelon Miller as a freshman, and Drelon Miller has produced. He's took advantage of his time. He's doing the right things on the field and off the field. You don't never hear nothing bad about him. Drelon Miller is that guy. So the future is bright for Drelon Miller and the Colorado Buffalo going forward. They are, I'm telling you, the future is bright for Drelon Miller. I like the way he play. I like the style that he play in. He ain't over his head. He doing whatever he can do to help this team win, and Drelon Miller is that guy. All right? Now, let's look at some more players that I think are some unsung heroes that we didn't think were going to have a good year, that I didn't think were going to have a good year. Jordan Seaton, the left tackle for Coach Prime and the Colorado Buffalo. Hey, another freshman. Another big time freshman, Jordan Seaton. Jordan Seaton was a high covered left tackle offensive lineman coming out of high school. He was the number one. He was the number one prize. And who went out there and got him? Coach Prime. Jordan Seaton has been the best, hands down, y'all, best offensive lineman for Colorado this year as a freshman. Remember, many people in the preseason, before the season even started, during the fall and summer, was saying, ain't no way, man, that's how y'all gonna rely on a freshman? I mean, if you go to different podcasts and different people, hear the things that they have said, they didn't believe in Jordan Seaton. Jordan Seaton is all of that and more. I'm trying to tell you, he's put his action on the field, and it has shown. It's shown. He consistent. You can depend on him. He physical against the run, and he's good at pass blocking. He got good hands. He got good feet. Look like they done worked on his upper body strength. And next year, when Coach Mo don't get through with him, man, this dude will be, in 2 more years, the number 1 draft pick and a first-round draft pick from the offensive side of the ball, on the line, offensive tackle. He will be. He will be that. He all of that. Jordan Seaton, man, the way he moved in this last game against Cincinnati, if you go back and watch the tape, they had this big guy pulling in the run game. Jordan Seaton is an unsung hero, and I'm telling you, he's the staple of that offensive line. Yeah, he is. He's the stapler for that offensive line. Jordan Seaton is doing his thing out there for Coach Prime and the Colorado Buffalo. A lot of people doubted him. They didn't think a freshman can come in and dominate the line of scrimmage just like Jordan Seaton is doing. No way Coach Prime and the Colorado Buffalo will be 6-2 if he wasn't in that lineup. No way. No way. If you look at the offensive line that we got right now, starting with Jordan Seaton, Tyler Brown, Khalil Benson, Houston, Harden, Selinsky, and you look across there and the rotation that Phil Loho has put in. Remember, Phil Loho is the offensive line coach. He done substituted every position on that offensive line but one, and that's the left tackle. Why is that? Because Jordan Seaton is doing his job. Jordan Seaton anchor that offensive line. Jordan Seaton, if you the running back, that's where you're gonna get your most yards from if you follow behind Jordan Seaton. Jordan Seaton is doing his thing. He doing his thing on that offensive line, and I think he's a unsung hero for Coach Prime and the Colorado Buffalo. I know we got Travis on. I know we got Shadu, but I'm telling you, they would not be putting up the numbers, and this team wouldn't have the record 6-2 if it wasn't for Jordan Seaton. I'm just giving you the facts. That's just true. If you look at the totality of this football team, if you look at the history from where they started from and look at where they at right now, Jordan Seaton is a major reason why Coach Prime and the Colorado Buffaloes sit at 6-2 and have a chance to go to the college football playoffs. He is the reason why. And if they continue to push forward and move forward and do their best and try to win one game at a time, it's going to be because of Jordan Seaton on their offensive line. He's going to determine how far they go on their offensive line. He is, along with some more parts of that offensive line, but Jordan Seaton is one of the main reasons why they can go forward and win out and be finished. Like I said at the beginning of the season, I expected them to go 10-2. They 6-2. They can win out right now, but we need Jordan Seaton to continue to play the way he has been playing. I really do. Let me read some comments, see what y'all got. What's up, Pat? What's going on? How you doing? Good morning to you. My volume low. All right, Ron, appreciate that. Miss Phyllis, good morning. How you doing? Patrick Brown Lott said, I don't understand why they don't play BYU or Iowa State, but Kansas State play both of them. I don't know either. Patrick Williams said, LaJohntay Wester is an unsung hero too. I agree. Brian, Memphis, Maine. All right. Loverboy said, let's see what he said. Jordan Seaton is a true freshman left tackle. We've never seen this before, and the most important position, protecting the best quarterback. I agree with you. I agree 100% with you. D. Hall, what's going on? How you doing? I often see Seaton giving Shadua a hands up when Shadua goes down. Yeah, he do. He do that. My fellow Scorpio. Yep, Scorpio. We in the house. Some Scorpios. Yep. You right about that. But like I say, hey, Jordan Seaton out there cutting up, y'all. He out there cutting up. And he's doing an excellent job. All right. The third person that I got on my list that I think is a unsung hero. Not talking about Travis. I'm not talking about Shadua. This guy right here. Let me find him. Let me find him. He's just an unsung hero. I got to find his name on him. I might have passed. Y'all bear with me. Yeah, I think Jordan, like I said, Jordan Seaton is him and Drelon Miller so far, they are two ballers on Colorado football team, and I think they are doing an excellent job for Coach Prime. All right. The other unsung hero is LaJohntay Wester. I think somebody already had said him in the chat. LaJohntay Wester is a unsung hero for Coach Prime and the Colorado Buffaloes. Now, when you look at LaJohntay Wester, he's not a big person. I think he's about 5'10", 5'11", about 160, 170 pounds. But where he came from, Florida Atlantic, man, this dude caught over 100 balls last year. Can you imagine leaving all of that and coming to Colorado with all the talent wide receivers that they gonna have? He knew he wasn't gonna catch as many passes that he caught, but guess what? Colorado wouldn't be where they at if it weren't for LaJohntay Wester. Right now, I think he's the second best wide receiver on the team, right behind Travis Hunter. He produced. Should do it when Travis was out. LaJohntay went to him. Shador went to him, and this guy went out there and balled out. Now, okay, check out his. I got his career stats right here at Florida Atlantic. 2021, he had 65 receptions, 702 yards, 4 TDs. 2002, he had 62 receptions, 719 yards, and 8 TDs. 2023, last year, he had 108 catches, 1,168 yards in reception, and 8 TDs at Florida Atlantic. LaJohntay Wester hit that transfer portal and came to Colorado. And let's see what the numbers he done did so far right now. Hey, if you're tuning in, you're watching Sports Talk with BWatts. If you don't mind, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel if you haven't. I appreciate it if you do. Now, LaJohntay Wester, remember when Travis was out, who was the go-to person? You're right. It was him. The dude is fire. LaJohntay Wester is fire. Now let's look at his number. I'm telling you, he's an unsung hero. This offense wouldn't be as potent if it wasn't for LaJohntay Wester. Now, against North Dakota State, he had 5 receptions, 58 yards, no TDs. All right. Against Nebraska, he had 4 receptions, 20 yards, and 1 TD. Colorado State, he had 5 receptions, 80 yards, 2 TDs. Now, I think that was his best game right there against Colorado State. Then we went and played Baylor. You remember? He caught the play, the pass in the end zone to take this game here to overtime. That was 4 catches, 68 yards, 1 TD. We played against UCF. He had 3 receptions, 34 yards, 1 TD. Kansas State, 5 receptions, 58 yards, 2 TDs. Arizona, 8 receptions, 127 yards, no TDs. Against Cincinnati, 5 receptions, 56 yards, no TDs. So far, this dude has put up, he has 39 receptions, 500 yards, and 7 TDs. 7 TDs. Now, his numbers has dropped since he's been playing on Colorado, but still, the numbers that he putting up, he's right there with Travis Hunter in a total touchdown. I think Travis got 8, he got 7. With all of those wide receivers, those are some decent numbers. Now, with those numbers, will he get drafted in the NFL draft? It's a possibility. But I guarantee you, just like Xavier Weaver did, LaJohntay Wester can do the same thing. After the draft, I think he can get on to an NFL team. Might be a special team player, but he will be playing at the next level next year. Like I said, he's an unsung hero. When you got a lot of wide receivers, you have to spread that ball around. And LaJohntay Wester has produced for Coach Prime and the Colorado Buffalo. He done played good. He done did his best he could. You don't see him dropping too many balls, and whenever Shador go to him, he catch the ball. What else can you want? I think he's the second best wide receiver on Colorado football team. Now, if I was a defensive coordinator, I'll let Travis do Travis. If I was a defensive coordinator going against Colorado, I would take LaJohntay Wester out. I put a man on man to man, because 9 times out of 10, LaJohntay Wester's going to be playing the slot. I put my nickel back on him, and I have a safety over the top of him. And I let Travis gonna do his Travis. It don't matter how many men you put on Travis. Travis just as good. I would not let LaJohntay Wester beat me. He's the key. He's the key. He's the key to the offense, because Jimmy Horn to get off, he started off slow. Now Jimmy Horn could be a major impact if Colorado get him going earlier in the game. But somehow, some way, except last week, they haven't been getting them off. You know, the first game and the last game, that's when Jimmy Horn Jr. been getting off. But the other The other games in between, it's been LaJohntay Wester. If you shut down LaJohntay Wester and don't let him get in the game, you got a good chance of beating Colorado. You got a good chance of beating Colorado. I'm just trying to tell you right there. Do not let LaJohntay. If I was a defensive coordinator going up against Colorado, you got to take LaJohntay Wester away. He's the leader on the sideline. He's the leader in that wide receiver room. He's the leader on that football field in the wide receiver group. He just stands out. He know the game. He's more mature. When you're hearing, when you're seeing, when Bucky don't put the cameras on, he always in the other wide receiver's ear and let him know what to expect and where to be on the next play. You can see him crystal clear, engaged with Drelon Miller, helping him along the way. And that's a good thing. That's a sign of a leader. He ain't selfish. Ain't none of these guys selfish. They always got information for each other to make them a better player in the game and going forward. And that's what I like about LaJohntay Wester. He is an unsung hero so far for Coach Prime and the Colorado Buffaloes. I don't gave you Drelon Miller. I don't gave you Jordan C. And I don't gave you LaJohntay Wester. Those three guys I'm telling you right now, are some unsung heroes for Coach Prime and the Colorado Buffaloes. Well, who else you got, Bernard? It's an unsung hero. Hey, I got to talk about my guy. I know y'all think, I know he's a Georgia boy, but I'm telling you, he might not be starting. But Colton Hood, the defensive back for Colorado, is an unsung hero. Why you say that, Bernard? Man, let me tell y'all something. He went into Arizona and shut down their number one wide receiver. And that ain't all he did. And that ain't all he done. He also went up against Kansas State, even though we lost that game. You saw his record. You saw his performance. This dude is a ball hawker. And his physicality. When a wide receiver come out the line of scrimmage, he always jamming with their left hand. He physical with him. He fighting with the ball. He's not going to let you catch that ball on him. Colton Hood is that dude. When he played with Auburn, you know they were saying, I don't say it before. You know, heard some more people saying that. Colton Hood would have been starting at the University of Auburn. He was projected to start this season at the University of Auburn. He transferred to Colorado because he wanted to play with his brother, Brandon Hood. Brandon Hood wanted to come to Colorado, and Colton Hood decided, hey, I'm going with you. Family affair. We're going up to Colorado together. Right? Right. Colton Hood is Travis Hunter backup. Now, me personally, just me. Colton Hood would be starting for me. Yep. I like him over DJ McKinney. I like him over Preston Hodge. You even push me at the cornerback position, I might take him over Travis Hunter. I had to do some soul searching about that one. But for us, I would feel comfortable putting Colton Hood on the other team best wide receiver. That's just me. I feel comfortable. Not knocking down Travis Hunter, not knocking down DJ McKinney. I'm not knocking down Preston Hodge because I think they're all good. Matter of fact, I think Coach Prime got the best cornerback, defensive back room in college football. All four of them. All four of them can ball out. Yes, they're going to give up a pass. I know I've been kind of critical on Preston Hodge, but say Preston Hodge showed up last week, contested every pass last week, ball out last week, didn't give up nothing last week. And on that interception, that referee threw that flag on it. If you go back and look at that play, that wasn't no interference. He did not touch the guy. I don't know why they called that on him. Preston Hodge showed out, but I'm telling you, Colton Hood is a unsung hero. He plays on special teams. He going 9 times out of 10, On the special team, he going right down there to make that tackle. Him, Stoudemire, and Ben Fussell. They gonna be down there on that special team making them hits. Look like they out there competing with one another. Colton Hood is a technician playing cornerback. Because you want somebody to be able to cover the other team number one wide receiver when Travis ain't out there, or if Travis is out there, right? And also, you want a cornerback just in case that wide receiver that he going up against catch the ball. You want somebody who gonna come up and hit, or a running back or a quarterback running the ball out of the backfield. Which cornerback on Colorado team will come up and hit? I can tell you right now, Colton Hood will do that. He will do that. He'll do that. He will do that. I'm just trying to tell you. Not saying that the rest of them won't. Not saying that the rest of them haven't. But I just like the game this dude brings to the table. Colton Hood. He's legit, man. I'm telling you, he's legit. He is legit, and I like the way he played cornerback. Cornerback position, when you're out there on the island by yourself, you got to know what you're doing. You got to know how to get leverage and everything. You do. That's why I keep trying to tell everybody. I've been trying to tell me as I watch the game from the first game all the way up to now, they got the best defensive backs, cornerbacks. I'm not saying safeties, cornerbacks in college football. All four of them. It don't matter who you put out there. They're going to give up a play every now and then. Who don't? People in the NFL, defensive back give up plays. They even give up touchdowns. But I'm telling you right now, in the next 4 games, if these teams we getting ready to play, I don't see no wide receiver getting over 100-yard reception on them, yards-wise. I just don't see them. We took our Arizona number 1 wide receiver. What did he call it? What Matt Millen did? Two catches? Maybe 1? Preston Hart was on him majority of the time. Not Preston Hart, Colton Hood. Colton Hood. He's the unsung hero for Coach Prime and the Colorado Buffalo. Well, who's next unsung hero? Mata. I'm just saying. Mata is being money. Mata is money. He's money. He don't have the strongest leg for a kicker that I would like to see, right? You know, but check this out. Check this out. Mata is money. He's money. From 45, I think it's from 45, out to 45 and back. Yeah, 45 and up. He's money. Now, he kick a lot of kicks low, a little bit too low for me, but hey, he ain't no big guy. He ain't got no strong leg, but he's accurate. You can depend on him. Whenever you need a field goal, whenever you want an extra point, people take extra points for granted. I don't see some team lose a game because they field goal kicker missed an extra point. Mata just don't do that. He Mr. Reliable. Mata has played a major part for Coach Prime and the Colorado Buffalo this year while going 6-2. And I look for him to have a major role going forward in the last 4 games. You remember 2 games ago, we were driving down the field, and I think it was we going before halftime, and Coach Prime called a timeout, and they was trying to decide what they gonna do. Now, Shadua and Pat Sherman were getting ready to go for it, but Coach Prime said, "Hold on, no. Let's do this. Let's get a quick pass on the outside, get out of bounds, stop the clock, and let's kick the field goal going into halftime." Because Coach Prime knew he wasn't going to have the ball coming out of halftime. Well, what they do? They did exactly what Coach Prime asked them to do. Shadua took the ball, threw the ball on the outside. The guy ran out of bounds, and they set up for the field goal. Well, hey, It was a 47-yard field goal right in Mata wheelhouse. What did he do? Went right out there and kicked that field goal and made it. He barely made it, but he made it. It barely went over, but he made it. So that's why I'm trying to tell you, those 3 extra points and those times in a football game can help you win a game. And it also can help you lose a game if you miss. But he's been money. Mata has been money since he's been with Coach Prime at Jackson State and since he's been right there in Colorado for Coach Prime and the Colorado Buffalo. Mata deserves to be on this list. Let me see what the chat is talking about before I move on to my next thing. All right, let's see. Let me see what I got. Man, I add some more stuff to this laptop and it still ain't working right. Internet service ain't working. Let's see who I got in the chat. D Hall. D Hall, they're going crazy in my chat. I'm going to read it off. I'm sure I ain't doing nothing else. I'm going to read all of them off. Yeah, I got 86 people tuning in right now this morning. Y'all don't mind, hit that like button, subscribe to my channel. And also, want to thank Miss Christy Wise Williams for my birthday gifts. Yesterday, she sent me some shirts she had made. Like I say, got a new shirt right here she done made in gray. Sports Talk with BWatts. Appreciate that. In gray. Thank you, Miss Christy Williams. She got me a blue with Sports Talk with BWatts. FedEx brought it up yesterday. I was there when I got home. And she got me another black one with BWatts. So appreciate it. And she made this one right here. Like I said, if you want a Colorado shirt, go over there in my community section. Hit that link. Or you can go over there on my Instagram page, BWatts0. And it's in the bio. The link is in the bio. Let me read y'all chat. See what y'all got. D Hall got so much in here. D Hall, I ain't finna read all of yours now. Let me read y'all chat. See what y'all got. D Hall got so much in here. D Hall, I ain't finna read all. All right, I left off at D Hall. She said, "Hey, fella Scorpio." Yeah, I read that. All right. Deion Harrison, bless him, brother. Buffalo line is the best in the Big 12 with sacks. I agree with you. Said it, Jay. Do you think Michael Welch is Colorado's best running back? Not right now. I think IA is. I'll let the chat help you out with that. Chat, who's the best running back for Colorado this year? Y'all put it down in the chat and help out Seti J. Who's the best running back for Colorado? Patrick Brown Lott, Kansas State played Houston Saturday. Okay. My dog, Brandon Penn, what's going on? Wester stepping it up against Arizona allowed Travis to get healthy. He did. You're right. You're right. You're right, Penn. You sure right about that. D Hall. Now we know Tay name, and I love the way he encouraged his little brother, Mr. Overly Blessed, before the game. Yeah, I be seeing that. It's amazing when in college, I never got a chance to go to college. But when you see he's still two teenagers. One of them 19, I think the other one 20. That they pray together. They got a prayer. I mean, that's incredible. I try not to bring Chris Daniel to the show, but hey, whenever you see two brothers do that, it's special. It's special. And you can tell LaJohntay Wester is a good brother to his younger brother too. I always remember the way LaJohntay caught that ball in the rain. Yeah. At first I thought that ball had hit the ground. Then I looked at it again. I kept looking. I said, "Ooh, that was a catch there, y'all. That was a catch." And LaJohntay is the leader in the wide receiver room. You're right, D Hall. Said it, Jay. I played high school football with LaJohntay Wester dad, John Wester. Okay then. All right. Blessing and budget. They've been so worried about getting Shepard going and not J5. I said the same thing. I'm telling you, listen. If Pat Sherman and Coach Prime and Shadul was to get J5 off early in the game like they did Saturday, this offense will flow much more better. It will open up plays for Travis Hunter because they worried about J5 speed, right? They worried about his speed. If they can get him on crossing patterns like that when they and Pat Sherman know this. Oh, Jimmy Horn Jr. got to do it. Just take 3 or 4, 5 step off the line of strength and come right across, right behind them linebackers, right in front of the center, right behind in the center view and Shadul view, and Shadul can just dump it off to him because the Miller is wide open on every team they play because they're trying to blitz and rush Shadul from the outside, right? So the middle of the field is wide open, and that's where I see Jim Horn Jr. can cook. He can cook right there. D. Hall, I love Colton Hood. Yeah, he a baller. Brandon Penn. Hood balling out allowed Travis to get help as well. He made Hard step his game up as well also. Yeah, you're right about that. You're right. You're right. That's exactly what happened, Penn. They saw Colton Hood out there balling. They had to step up. And that's a good competition, friendly competition. Blessings, she said, why Colton not getting more playing time? I don't know. I ain't at practice, so I don't know. I don't know. Those Hood buzzer might hit that transfer portal. I said the same thing. You never know. I hope they don't. I hope they don't. I think with Patrick Smith there, I don't think they will. Because I think they brother, well, I think Colton Hood brother, Brandon, he might redshirt. Now, you know he coming off an ACL tear down here in Georgia. I remember that when he played for Auburn. So they might be trying to, Coach Prime ain't finna put no player health in jeopardy. So he might be trying to help him get his way back from that injury. Man, I hope they don't hit that transfer portal. But you never know. That transfer portal gonna be a monster. Everybody got that money. Shoot. Definitely Hood over McKinney. Yeah, I agree, but I ain't gonna say that much on that. The Hood brothers are locked in and they aren't going anywhere. They will shine next year. Yeah, I agree, Maria. I agree. I hope they don't go nowhere. J-Dot said they're not they're related to the pastor. Yeah, he the reason why they came. You right. You right. Happy Thursday to you too, Maria. Yeah, you right, J-Dot. Yeah, Pastor Smith got him there. I don't think they're going nowhere. Hope they don't. I got to talk to Duke the Scoop. I might call him today. He don't know. He real close with him. Blessing said, I just love our young players. Yep. Colton been watching wrestling with grandma. She said Colton been watching. J-Dot said all of them were on him. They all had 9 snap coverage in T-Mac. All right. Appreciate that information. Mata, that's right. Dot say, you're right, BWatts. Mata, Colton, and Cam. They are. They are. They're the unsung heroes for Coach Prime. These Stovers say T-Mac 5 reception, 38 yards to be exact. Okay, he had 5 receptions. I ain't seen him catch for 2. A kicker can keep you in the game by putting up points. You're right. Appreciate that, Maria. Hit that like button. You're right. They need to believe in Coach Prime and CU will always believe 10-2. I hope so. I truly hope so. They got a chance to do it. Money on the floor, Mata. I just subscribed. I really like your shows and content. Appreciate that blessing, brother. Appreciate that. Isaiah, best running back so far. He is. All right, but I think Michael is a close second. True. Ace Boogie, Scope Buff, Dog 100. Got a point there. Y'all got a point. Keeping it silent. I would like all the YouTubers who cover CU to start giving praise to Philip Houston. That man saved CU biggest question mark coming into the season. Philip Houston, yeah, he done did good so far. You're right. Keeping it silent. You're right. D Hall, keeping it silent. I've been hearing Hood name, Houston name too. Yeah, Houston been good. He been solid. The jury's still out on him for me. I still gotta wait. But so far so good. So far so good. Keeping it solid. Now, the next player on my list that been given that should get some praise, the biggest question mark this season was right tackle. True. It's true. And it's still a question mark to me. The reason why it's a question mark to me, they still can't run the ball on the right side. They can't get no push. Can't get no push on the right side. You ever notice that? The only reason they get yards on the right side is because IA won't go down. He making yards by himself. He ain't getting no more than 2 or 3 yards. But when they pull Jordan Seaton around, that called scheming. When they pull him around, they get yards. But that's a straight dive play. That's handing the ball off. The right side can't get no push. And that's why I'm saying the jury's still out on that right side to me. For as running the ball. Keeping it solid said that point is valid, though. I have to admit that. Yeah, they can't run the ball on the right side. Now, they can run the ball on the left side. They just can't run the ball on the right side. They trying to run it on the right side to keep it balanced. But they can't get no push. Can't get no push. Whenever you see Shadua on up under the center and they need a half a yard, he always go to the left. He ain't going to that right. Why? He know they ain't getting no push. They're not getting no push. And that's my biggest thing about the right side of the line. And that's why I haven't said nothing. Hardly mentioned Philip Houston name and the guys that playing on the other side. Because I think they still struggling. They still struggling over there. For some reason, I don't know why. They're still struggling. They still struggling. But they're getting better. They're getting better, especially in pass protection. They're getting better in that before it's the run blocking. That's my biggest concern right there. That's my biggest concern. But you made a good point, though, keeping it solid. You made a good point. Made a good point. Real Mo Blade, what's going on? BWatts, I was talking to you the other day when I asked you, how old are you? 25, not your lady friend. Don't get me in trouble. Oh, I thought you were saying, well, you didn't say it like that. You just said, yeah, how old are you? 25, because it wasn't me talking. It was Dr. McIntyre talking. But I got you now, big dog. I got you, Real Mo. Richard said, you could be right, big guy. Keeping it solid said, that means if you see that opposing D coordinator, see that. Brian, the key is the expansion of the running play. Shuffle pass screens to keep the defense from tearing off on Shador. I agree with you 100%. Yeah, they got to mix it up. It's up to Pat Sherman to do that now. It's up to him to do it. He got to mix up his play. He got to mix up his formation. You just got to give him a different look all the time. And one thing I can say, if you continue to get AI the ball, just let him run. That's the attempts alone. I ain't worried about no 100-yard. You know, if you get 20 carries a game, it gonna keep them defensive ends, from pinning their ears back and running up the field and putting that heat on Shador. And it gonna open up the offense even more. And that's what I want to see. I just want to keep it balanced. Get a defensive chance to get some rest, because you know Shador ready to go for that 80-yard bomb every chance he get. And he don't care about that. Defense just came out the field. He trying to hurry up and get them right back on there. He just got that killer instant. Yeah, I want to see them put a drive together and be consistent with it. That's what I want to see. Hand that ball off. Hand that ball off to AI. Get 2 or 3 yards. It ain't got to be no 20 yards. But I'm telling you right now, if they keep handing that ball to IA, if they keep handing that ball to IA on that left side with Jordan C, he going to pop one. Because Jordan C not there getting down. I tell you, somebody else got down last game on the offensive line. Benson. Benson was out there pancaking folk, y'all. He just was. He just was. And he knows it might be a good thing because they know Phil Loho ain't playing with him. If Phil Loho see you ain't doing that, Phil Loho will bring your butt off that field. He ain't scared to do that. That's why he's mixing it up, and it might be a good thing. But everybody gonna come off that line. But who? Jordan C. They can't afford to take him off. No sir. He's a dog. He's a real dog. He's a real dog. Richard say Michael should be running next game. Okay, we'll see that. I'll be looking for him. Real Mo Blaze say we're going up against one of the worst pass defense in college football. The receivers gonna get busy. Yeah, I keep hearing that, and I keep saying that. But one thing, I don't want that to take away from the game plan. We got to run that ball. Even though I know they defensive back is not all that, and they back end of their defense, that's Texas Tech, we got to run the football. We want to win. We ain't trying to get nobody numbers up. We trying to win. Because if Colorado win out, it's a good chance they can be in the playoffs. I ain't worried about the Big 12 championship. I'm worried about the playoff. I'd rather see Colorado win out and go to the college football playoff than the Big 12. Because you go to the Big 12 championship and lose, that would mean you have 3 losses. You ain't going to the playoff. You got a better chance of going to the playoff at 10-2 instead of going to that Big 12 championship and lose in the championship game 9-3. I want to see them in the big dance against one of them SEC teams. Texas A&M, Tennessee, Alabama, Georgia, Texas. That's who I want to see Colorado going up against. I care less about the Big 12 championship game. I just do. I just don't. I care less. I want to see them going up against some of the best echelons to measure this team to see where we at. That's what I want to see. I can't help that. I want to see them going up against a SEC team to measure where the program is at and the things that we need to do to make it better. I want to see Coach Prime coach against some of the top coaches in college football. I want to see Shedeur and Travis go up against some of the best players in college football, other than the Big 12. And the only way we're going to do that, we got to get in the playoff to go up against a SEC team. That's what I want to see from Coach Prime, because I think we have the coaching staff and the talent on our team to match up any team in college football. I just do. I said that the first of the year. Or people call me crazy. People call me crazy. We always saying that people call us crazy. Man, they over there talking about Colorado going 10-2. Man, who they think they is? Colorado should have been 11-1. Should. Matter of fact, Colorado should have been 12-0 this year. They still should have beaten Nebraska. They just weren't focused. They still should have beaten Nebraska. It's some things that went on in that game. And I guarantee you, they play Nebraska again, they'll beat the brakes off. They'll beat the brakes off. Yeah, because Colorado didn't make the change until after that game. If Hill Green had been the linebacker against the first 2 games, ain't no way in the world they lost that game. Out there fooling around with Trevor Wood. I'm sorry, y'all. I still can't get over that. I can't get over it. Out there fooling around with Charlie O and, Trevor Wood. And that's why they in the position they in. They would have beat the brakes off them. They would have beat the brakes off them. They wouldn't have been running that ball like that. I'm just saying. See what y'all done said. All right. Richard said IA, then Micah, Rock, and Benson. Bust the line, they gone. Okay. Brian said 3rd and 1 from running the ball leads to multiple pass opportunity to explore the defense. I agree. 3rd and 1. Yeah, see, when you run the ball on first down, you can get 2 or 3 yards. They're gonna leave you second and 8, 2nd and 7. Then you run it again. It's a good chance you'll be at 3rd and 5, 3rd and 4, 3rd and 3, 3rd and 1. Run the ball the first 2 plays. It ain't gonna hurt nobody. D Hall says Seaton was working on his cardio running those hills in Boulder this summer. Yeah, he's probably the O-line who is in the best shape and can play multiple snaps. I agree with you. Richard said, me too. 10-2 will be nice. They going 10-2. Ain't nowhere in the world that Colorado should lose these games coming up. Because they going to be favored in these games coming up. Don't get it mistaken. We ain't the only ones seeing this. Our haters seeing this. The big time media seeing this. You see how they don't change their tune. And you see the guys that used to be haters, you can't find them nowhere on my YouTube page no more. I just can't find them. A lot of them gonna show up. I know he gonna show up, but the rest of them, they ain't making up. They ain't got nothing to say. What can they say? They sitting back waiting and hoping Colorado lose, and they not. They locked in. They believe in the message that Coach Prime is delivering them, and they going out and execute. And coaches that they got, especially on the defensive side of the ball. Now, I'm not knocking down Phil Loho, and I think he is a good coach. But on the defensive side of the ball, that's where Colorado wins their game on the defensive side, because I expect Shedeur and Travis them to put up 20 points a game. But it's that defensive side of the ball, when you got Warren Sapp over there, D. Lewis, Dancing, and Coach Hart, and all of those guys over there, Hilo, especially Hilo, yeah, he ain't playing with them. That defense should be able to hunt. Only thing I ask, that the defense coordinator, Robert Livingston, if you're tuning in right now, no Coach Hart might come and catch the replay. Coach Brian, don't change the defense on 3rd down. Man, forget them special packages. Forget those things that you're trying to do on 3rd down. If they're good enough to stop your team, the other team on 1st and 2nd down, leave them out there on the 3rd down. Don't depend on Shiloh and Cameron Simeon Craig to cover the Miller of Colorado defense. Don't expect that. That's what them linebackers are for. Bentley, Hill, Green, and Webster. That's what they for. To cover your Miller. Y'all so big concern is the quarterback getting on the outside of your perimeter. Don't worry about that. Trust BJ Green. Trust Sam O. Lee, Hill, Green, Bentley, and Webster. Matter of fact, go to a 4-3 on 3rd down. Because it exposes the Miller. You got him 3rd and 13, 3rd and 15, and a quarterback that's running the ball. He ain't going to throw the ball. We already know that because you got the best defensive backs in college football. What we need to do is stop that quarterback from running the ball up the Miller. All he got to do is just step up and put one move on one player, and he gone. And that's what keeping the drive alive for their offense. That's their only hope. You're not going to throw the ball on Preston Hall. You're not going to throw it on DJ McKinney. You're not going to throw it on Colton Hood. You're not going to throw it on Travis Hunter. So what else you got? Your quarterback got to make a play, and he's making a play by stepping up because BJ Green them coming so hard off the end. They got to step up. Him and Sam O making them step up. And you got Hill Green on the other side because you so scared that the quarterback or the running back going to get off outside and then leaving the Miller wide open, and you're waiting on Shiloh and Cameron Simeon Craig to come down and take care of the Miller of your defense. So guess what happened when they get it? Cameron Simeon Craig, he does come down, but sometimes, and not all time now, sometimes he missed a tackle. Shiloh missed a tackle. And guess what? They gone. That's the most discouraging thing I have seen from Colorado defense so far this year on 3rd down and long. 3rd and 10, 3rd and 12, 3rd and 15, 3rd and 20. The quarterback run for 21 yards. That's, man, that kill a person's psyche. I know the defense be tired. I said, man, what? Yeah, it's because you line them up in the wrong position. Don't get me wrong. The defensive coordinator, Robert Livingston, he's the best defensive coordinator in college football. I don't expect him to be around next year. Why? He going to get a head coaching job. He going back to the NFL and get a head defense coordinator job. That's my I expect. Only reason he come back, he just want to be back with Coach Prime. He don't roll his ticket. He don't roll his ticket to the next paycheck. He has. And he has delivered. I pray to God he come back for one more year. And then Dancer can step in. Oh, he going to be one. Oh, Dancer going to be one. Him and D. Lewis. They are next in line somewhere. You can take that to the bank. I don't care what nobody say. Dancer and D. Lewis, oh, they next in line for a D coordinator. It might not be a Colorado, but it's going to be somewhere. You give them 2 more years. You give them 2 more years. You can take that to the bank. And Bernard Watts said that. Don't want him to go. Don't want him to go. But hey, that's what Coach Prime got him, that elevator. But like I'm saying, if that defense don't give up that third, you don't stop them on 1st down. You don't stop them on 2nd down. They got a penalty for holding on the offensive line. That bagging back 10 more yards. And your 3rd down and 12. Your 3rd down and 15. Your defense done did good. And then the cameraman put the camera on the field. And you see all these bodies going. One group going out and one group going in. I said, damn. Yeah, I hate to see that. All the linebackers off the field. And they bring in all cornerbacks and safety. Why? Just tell me why. Why? I don't understand it. And the quarterback that's take the ball, no, he ain't finna throw it. You got Colton Hood, you got Travis, you got DJ McKinney, you got Preston Hard back there on your back end of your defense, and you think that quarterback can throw that ball? No, he ain't. He gonna run it. And your Miller is exposed. Ain't nothing there. Nothing there. They need to get away from that. Get away from that. That's it. Steve Williams, my dog. CU. When CU realized they need to get on board of Seaton Express and enjoy the ride to the championship. Seaton is that dude, man. He's the unsung hero. Without Seaton, without Big George Seaton, Colorado probably don't want one guy. I'm not keeping a buck with you. A freshman who everybody say one gonna start, one gonna be a factor. If we got to depend on a freshman, what that say about your offensive line? So people done told me that. People done told me that on YouTube. Over there in the community section. I ain't calling no name. He know who he is. He know who he is. Yeah. They told me that. I said, man, they said that dude played football. Has he seen this dude play? Everybody keep going by experience. Man, you can't go by that. You got to go by talent. You got to go by what's in the heart. This dude is a 5-star. Everybody wanted him to play on the offensive line. You got to have that want to. Yeah. Man, Seaton is that dude. Hey, they ain't saying it now. I bet ain't nobody saying it now. Maria, Benson was pancake and pulling. He was. He did a good job. Good job. I think when Phil Lowe holds side of 9, put him on the sideline and watch. That wasn't no good feeling. So when it's time you get back out there, you got to put out. And he been doing that. He been doing that. SB. They have to win by 30 or more points in the last 4 games to make a statement. We here. I disagree. They just need to win. I don't give a damn don't win by 1 point. If they 10-2, they going to the playoff. Because the SEC going to beat each other up and knock each other out. Because all of them just about got to play one another. And whoever lose against this LSU and Alabama game coming up Saturday, they going to knock each other. One of them gone. Even Alabama, with that 3 loss, going to be gone, or LSU, with that 3 loss, they going to be gone. They ain't, college football ain't putting up no 9-3 team. They don't care what. They don't care what division you in. They don't care if you're in the ACC, the Big 10, the Big 12, or the SEC. You got 3 losses, you gone. You out of here. You watch to see. They come out Tuesday, the day of the election. I hope everybody don't went out and vote. If y'all haven't went out to vote, you need to go out and vote. Early voting still going on. Go out and vote. I ain't telling you who you vote for, but you need to exercise your right to vote. But I'm telling you, when it come out this Tuesday, it's a lot of people going to be shocked. They ain't going by the APP bowl, the AP bowl. Prediction. They going to make their own. You watch and see. It's going to be a lot of folks get shot now. Seaton setting the level of standard. He is. You're right, Rich. He is. Brian, Trevor Wood was hot. Yeah, I tried to tell them. They didn't want to listen to me. But they can hear me now. BWatts, CU fan since 73. Still pinching myself. It's full again to be a buff. Welcome all you new buffs and Coach Prime fan. Yeah, I'm a Coach Prime fan. 100. Subscribe to that channel if you don't mind that, sir. Yeah, I'm a Coach Prime fan. And I never been a Colorado fan. And salute to all of y'all. I feel for y'all for going through the things that y'all have been through. But you need to lock Coach Prime up. Because at the end of this year, there's some team going to come hollering at him. There's some team coming hollering. You're going to hear his name now. Not saying that he's going, because you know money don't fade Coach Prime. He got plenty of that now. He ain't about that. You just got to treat him right. Let him do his thing. He know what he's doing. He done played in the NFL. He done played in college. He been on the media side, so he know exactly what he's doing. Chris, what's going on? Chris Miller said, BWatts, none of these guys have shown up on my timeline. Yeah, I know. You right. You are so right. Let's see who we got. Richard said the Miller covered by Shadozin and Coates. I think I gotta disagree with you on that, Richard. Brian, Hill, Green, Bentley, and Craig is the 4-3. We don't need Cameron, Simeon, Craig as that 3. If they want to be a 4-3, bring in Webster. We need him on the back end. Terrell Williams said, BWatts, you were doing good until you start telling the coaches what to do when you're not in practice. Nah, you're right. I'm not in practice. But hey, I got an opinion. And trust me, they watch. They hear me. You might not think so, but I know. Don't fool yourself. They hear me. They watching. They watch. I know that as a fact. I'm not saying all of them, and I'm not saying who. But the coaches does watch my show. And I'm grateful. They know I am. But hey, matter of fact, they done told me out their own mouth. Bro, we see you. We see the same thing you see. But things gonna work itself out. And it has. It has. All right. Hey, now, the unsung heroes. I done told you. Drelon Miller, Colton Hood, Cameron Simeon Craig, Mata, Jordan Seaton, and I got one more. Matter of fact, I got 2 more. And I'm gonna give them their flowers. Check this out. Stoudemire has been an unsung hero for Coach Prime and the Colorado Buffalo. He's a safety. I think he should be. I think he's a much better cornerback than he is a safety. But hey, that's where they need him at, and that's where the coaching staff, and I trust Coach Prime. He know what he's doing. Stoudemire has came in and delivered for Coach Prime this year. When Shiloh was out with his arm, Stoudemire was out there balling out. On special team, Stoudemire be down there to make a tackle. Stoudemire is a gamer. He's out there playing. He doing the small things. He's doing the things that Coach Prime don't want him to do. This dude is legit. When Shiloh was out, this defense didn't skip a beat. They didn't skip a beat. So I think he is one of the major parts for Colorado being 6-2 this year. And if you look at when Shiloh next year, Stoudemire gonna be that starting safety next year when Cameron, Simeon, Craig, and Shiloh leaves. That's gonna be his position. Stoudemire gonna be in position to take over that safety position for Coach Prime next year. He gonna be there. But this year, he doing good. He's an unsung hero. I don't think they'll be 6-2 if it were for Stoudemire when Shiloh was out. And whenever they put him in the game, he make plays. You see him there. You see him right there. I think he does a good job. I just do. He does a good job. And we can't forget about Mark, the punter. I think he the best punter in the game. I think Mark Messina, what his name, Vesna? I think he the best punter in the game, especially in the Big 12. Then put it like that. I haven't seen everybody. Whenever he punt the ball, man, he put Colorado in. He can switch it. He can change the field, man. He can change. What did I say? Oh yeah, Mark can change. He can change the field position for you. He can do that. When he punt that ball, I promise you, Colorado 9 times out of 10 they get good field position on the defensive side of the ball. Because if he does that, it's gonna be hard, y'all. It's gonna be hard for a defense, for an offense to go 80 yards or 90 yards against Colorado defense on one possession. That's going to be hard. And that's why that guy has done great for Coach Prime. That's why he's done great. That's why he has done great. So, Mark has done an excellent job for Coach Prime and the Colorado Buffaloes. He has. The punter has. Now, when we get ready to play Texas Tech, I think it's going to be a blowout. I think Colorado going to beat them bad, y'all. I just really do. I just don't think Texas Tech got the firepower to go up against us. If we come out there with that running game, get Shadua off to a fast start. Shadua get rid of the ball fast, quickly. We're gonna get them early. We're gonna get them early. If Shadua come out there getting rid of that football. Mainly, I want to see Shadua start going to the running backs quicker. Don't wait till you see that the defense got you on the run or nothing like that. Soon you get it. If your first read is over with, Travis, get the ball to your running back quickly. Let them go ahead and get to 4 or 5 yards. Instead of throwing the ball in a hurry at their feet when you're pressure, get the ball to them early so they can do something with it and help you out. And the offense is out. That running back out that backfield is wide open. It's wide open. It's wide open every play. Let's see. Brian said, now Chris said, man, the only thing we need to do is be consistent with the same game plan. I might agree with you. They got to get Jimmy Horn Jr. off, Chris. He's the key to the offense, Brian. Please use Will Shepard in slant and post. Richard said, you know, we haven't heard Jeremiah Brown name lately. He redshirt. Richard JB redshirt. Mata going to the NFL. I hope he do. Shadua actually threw the ball away instead of taking a sack. He might have did it one time, but if he won't have to throw the ball away to take no sack if they go ahead and throw it to that running back. I don't watch it over and over and over again. I know what I'm talking about. I just don't get on here and just flap my guns just to go live, just to be going live. Yeah. Hey, once again, don't forget tonight, hey, at 8 p.m. Eastern Time, I'll be back with Greg Said It. We'll be back doing our thing. And I don't know if JR going to join me. He supposed to join. So we're going to be doing it tonight at 8 p.m. Eastern Time. I'm telling you, it's going to be a good show. And you already know how Greg get down. So looking forward to hearing what he got to say about the game against Cincinnati and the game going forward. Yeah. Like I said, Colorado got some unsung heroes. Drelon Miller. He's an unsung hero along with Colton Hood, Cameron Simeon Craig, Mata, Jordan Singh, Stoudemire, and Mark the punter. They are my unsung heroes for Colorado this year. They have done tremendous and played a major part for Colorado to be in the shape they are in now at 62. They are definite team players. Once again, hey, need a Colorado shirt? Go there in my community section. I want to thank Krista Robinson for sending me these shirts for my birthday gift. She made me a new shirt right here. A sports talk with BWatts. I appreciate her. Got them yesterday. Got the one in blue. If you want a Colorado shirt, go over there on my YouTube page. You got me a gray one. You want a shirt, go over there right here on the YouTube page in my community section and click on the link and all the information is there. Get you a Colorado t-shirt. She made this shirt too for me also. Well, I ordered this one offline and she got it to me in 3 days. Stand on business. She can get you in purple, whatever color you want it in, she can get it to you. Or you can go there on my Instagram page, BWatts0, BWatts0, and the link is in my bio. Follow me on YouTube, Bernard Watts. Follow me on X, Bernard Watts, BWatts1, Bernard Watts. On LinkedIn, Bernard Watts also. I'll be right there and I'll follow you back. All right. But once again, hey, getting ready to get off here. Want to appreciate y'all for tuning in to Sports Talk with BWatts. Had a great time with the guys on Tuesday, Steve, Woodland, and JR. And I want to thank my best friend, Dr. Angela McIntyre, for popping up and wishing me a happy birthday. She shot me on that one. She got me good. I want to thank everybody in the chat. Appreciate y'all for taking the time out to put your comments in the chat. I appreciate that. Appreciate it. Yeah, Greg gonna be cutting up, Ryan. The black dude should do a self-inflicted sack. Yeah, he did. Chris Duff. She sent me some of my business card also. Curtis Duff. Who sent you some business card, Curtis? Yeah. So I appreciate it. Like I said, I appreciate y'all for rocking with me. I want to thank the sponsors at Marist Banks. They got 4 more weeks to deal with me. They sponsored my show until the last game of the season. So we got 4 more weeks for them. So if you got a business or if you want to advertise on Sunday, hey, all you got to do is just contact me at cbwatts1@aol.com and I will take care of you. I want to thank Ameris Bank for being a sponsor of Sports Talk with BWatts during the college football season. We appreciate them for doing that. I always got to give a shout out to Whitaker Building Supply for sponsoring my shows on Thursday. They are here until I go away, they say. I appreciate them also. And I want to thank Miss Krista Robinson for doing the things that she does. Also, well, I don't say all I had to say. Yeah, I'm gonna let the chat finish me out. We got 15 more minutes, chat. What? Let's see what I'm gonna ask y'all. Who's the offensive player of the year so far for Colorado in the chat? Who's your offensive player of the year so far in CU for Coach Prime and the Colorado Buffalo? Let me know down in the chat. Who's your offensive player so far of the year? Put it down in the chat and let me know who you got. Oh, Christy. Okay, Curtis Duff. All right. See something soon. She sent you some of your business also. All right. Appreciate that. Appreciate it. Steve Willis said too. You right. Without Shadua, boy, this team, boy. Yeah, you right, Willis. Shadua is that guy. He's that guy. He is that guy. He is that guy. Like I say, don't forget this Sunday I got Raw the Man Media and Coach Dre. And I'm gonna try to get Steve be with us on Sunday. But JR gonna be with me and Greg on tonight. And they're gonna be it for the week. We got a bye week. It's hard to have anything to talk about. Brian said LaJohntay Wester, offensive player of the year so far. That ain't a bad choice. But that two, boy, two out there doing this thing. All right? Defensive player of the year. Put it down in the chat. Defensive player of the year. Who do you think that's been the defensive player of the year so far in the first 8 games for Coach Prime and the Colorado Buffalo? Y'all talk to me. Talk to me on this Thursday at noontime, lunchtime. That's going on. Let's see. Who's the defensive player of the year so far? They said Cameron, Simeon, Craig, Casey. Okay. Got down. Red. What's up, Red? Seven. Yeah, Steve Wilson said 7 too. The shark man. Cameron. You can't drown the shark. You can't drown the shark. Brian said Travis. Travis been good, but Travis missing games, so it'd be hard for me to get him. He's that dude now. Don't get me wrong. He's the best player. What's up, Red? What's up, Nelson? Cameron, Simeon, Craig. Yeah, I got to go with y'all. Y'all ain't missing a beat. We all, yeah. Hill Green. Y'all forgot about Hill Green, but Hill Green had started all the game. Yeah, he had to start all the game. He sure been the defensive player of the year. Now the Colorado season changed when he got started now. Yeah, it wasn't his fault. It wasn't his fault. Yeah, they had to put it, like I said, if Hill Green had been in the game, started the game against Nebraska, they wouldn't have jumped out on us like that. They did, the way they did in Nebraska. I just don't believe that. I really don't. All right. We got 4 more games left. What's your prediction of Colorado final? I don't put this. Final record. Put it like that. What's your prediction? How y'all think they're going to stand at the end of the year? I think they're going 10-2. I think they're going 10-2. Yeah, Casey. I think they're going 10-2. I just really do. I don't think they're going to lose. They really should be undefeated, y'all. I'm just being honest. So tell me something. Me personally, like I told y'all earlier, I'd rather see Colorado in the college football championship game instead of the Big 12 championship game. Y'all tell me, would you like to see Colorado in the Big 12 championship game or the college football playoff? Because it's a chance if they ain't got to go right, some team got to lose. for them to make the Big 12 championship. But if Colorado get in that Big 12 championship and lose, that means they ain't going to the playoff. You can't lose 3 games from out of the Big 12 and go to the playoff. I'd rather see them go 10-2 and straight to the playoff. Now, I think they got a good shot at doing that. SB said playoff. I agree. Right. 10-2 with Cincinnati beating either Iowa State or Kansas State or both. Okay. On there, Houston, Texas versus who win? I got to go with Houston. Yeah. Who y'all got for Coach of the Year on Colorado football team? Okay. Not Coach Prime. Take Coach Prime out of it. Maria said college football playoff, but I would like to see them in both for sure. Yeah, I would too. Yeah. Who the coach of the year? Can't say Coach Prime. Who y'all coach of the year? Livingston, SB? I need them in both cases. I got money on them winning both championships. Robert Livingston, Bryant Robert Livingston, Maria Livingston, Steve William Livingston, everybody saying Livingston. Tell me this. Do y'all think Livingston will be there next year as a defensive coordinator? I'm putting y'all to work today. I got 10 more minutes. I'm gonna make y'all work. That's a simple yes or no. Yes or no. Will Robert Livingston be the defensive coordinator for Coach Prime next year? Steve said yes. Everybody saying yes. But that's a good thing. I'm glad y'all said that. I'm glad for yes. Okay. They're gonna drop that bag right. Hey, you heard what you guys I was watching we got him on 1 more year. Yeah, that 1 more year don't mean nothing. Them coaches coming, these talented team coming by that 1 more year out. Need more experience. I disagree with that. What kind of man been coaching the NFL for 11 years? What you mean need more experience? But check this out, chat. I was looking at, I forgot what it was, well off, or one of them, reach the people. I heard somebody in the organization, young family, and they love both. Okay, Steve Whitman. They said Coach Prime ain't hurting for NIL money this year. They said they loaded. That's why. That's what I heard. What you guys say? The director of recruiting. He said, we ain't hurting no money no more. We loaded. So it's going to be interesting. I can tell you another thing. Now, I know we got these wide receivers that going to be leaving and some wide receivers that coming. Trust me. And everybody keep worrying about Juju. I ain't worrying about no Juju. It's a quarterback out there playing right now on a team that going to want to come to Colorado. And they got that bag for him. You watch and see how that thing play out. You watch and see how that thing play out. They gonna go get some more experienced wide receivers now. Coach Prime is not gonna be selling. You ain't no. Coach Prime is the king of the transfer portal. Now for a defensive back next year, we locked. We don't need nobody else. We good on that end. We good. We just need for next year. I know I'm jumping the gun. And we ain't through it this year. Next year, we just need 2 more good wide receivers that fast. We got one in Cam Mata when he get back. Drelon Miller, he ain't fast, but he a good wide receiver. He gonna be their number 1 wide receiver, but he ain't got the breakaway speed. They need somebody with a Jimmy Horn speed, LaJohntay Wester speed, and Travis Hunter speed. And right now, they don't have it at the wide receiver position. Nobody but what you call. Yeah. Proof of concept for Livingston. I think he already got. I did all that, SB. I'm sorry. Duke said that as well. Yeah. Duke said that as well. I'm telling you, for his money. Yeah, I heard that. I heard the recruiter say that. He said they ain't worried about going up against nobody when it comes down to that NIL. He said that. He said they loaded. Colorado is loaded. He said they can go up against Alabama, Oregon, Ohio State when it come down to the NIL deal. He said it. I said, dog. I said, okay. I said, Coach Prime doing it like that this year? He said they don't have a whole year. A whole year. He said people been giving. I said, wow. So they can go up against anybody in that transfer portal when it come down to the NIL. He sure said competition and injuries. What Steve talking about? Need 4 more receivers next year. Yeah, you're right. They need 4 more. We ain't heard from fun. They ain't. I heard him say that. Maria, I sure said. You said my boy Duke said the same thing. Nelson said, I heard, man, I'm trying to tell y'all, I heard it. Chairman, hey, what's up? Duke from On 3 said that, and guess what? He got fired today. He got fired today, Coach Prime posted. Who got fired today? Chairman A. Who got fired today? My boy Duke got fired? You said Coach Prime posted. I can't put that out because I ain't heard that. Yeah. Yeah, 100 million, 100 plus million make business in the Boulder area, donate money. Yeah, I'm saying I didn't hear Duke say that, but I heard the young coach say that. The dude over the director, players, I said they ain't worried about no money, no NIL. We can compete with anybody out there. Texas A&M, Alabama, Georgia, Auburn, all of them. I said, woo. I said, Coach Prime doing it like that? Yeah. Well, I guess they is. I guess they are. Hey, you know, saying the Coach Prime game. At motivation. What's wrong? Your Alabama YouTube art online. I don't know who is motivation. Oh. Yeah, that probably Duke from On 3 got fired today, and Duke said it on his live yesterday about the NIL too. Oh man, why he get fired? I wonder why they fired Duke. I didn't hear that. I ain't heard nothing. Matter of fact, I ain't heard nothing about that. It ain't because of what he said about it's hot right now on X. Okay, when I get off, I got to call him and see what's going on. Oh, he ain't got to worry about that. Coach Prime gonna take care of him. You don't watch him. He'll be up there working for Coach Prime. Wow, that's new on me. Hey, we're finna get ready to get off, y'all. I'm on the East Coast. It's going on 1 o'clock. Get ready to get out of here and go do a little work. Get ready for tonight. Once again, don't forget, hit my dog up, Christy Robinson. Sports Talk in blue. Well, you know, if y'all want a Sports Talk t-shirt, this is the t-shirt that she sent me for my birthday present. She got me in blue, she got me in gray. I told her she just be up there doing all kind of stuff. I told her, I wonder you gonna send me a bill for these. Yeah. You got this one. And hit Christy Robinson up right there in my community section, or you can go on my Instagram right there in bio. Click on the link and all the information. She got a new shirt out of Colorado. She got 2 new shirts from Colorado. She told me JR done bought more shirts than I have. I said, I ain't bought but 2. You sent me these. She said, JR loading up up there, boy. I said, that's my dog. That's my dog. That's what he's supposed to be support. Oh, man. Dang. Duke probably wasn't supposed to favor Coach Prime. Dang, Duke was the best 1-0. Yeah, that's crazy. Duke can do his own show. Yeah, you're right. We're gonna support my brother now. That's my dog. Yeah, that's my dog. Man, I hope he alright. He'll find another way. Shoot the chair. But hey, I got to get off, y'all. Appreciate y'all. Thank you for rocking with me. I just woke up this morning and said, hey, I'm finna go do a live this morning. Talk about the unsung heroes. And tonight I'll be back with Greg Seddy and JR on Sunday. I'll be back with Rod the Man Media, Coach Dre, and Mr. Steve Willing if he want to come on. All right? Thank y'all for tuning in. See y'all tonight at 8 p.m. Eastern Time. While you're here, do me a favor. Hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and hit that bell notification. It'll let you know whenever I go live or drop a video. Okay? I appreciate that. Y'all have a good day. Hope to see you tonight. Y'all be blessed. Let's go Buff.